Hey everyone, it's RandomGaming here with another Pokemon VGC video for you. So today I'll be using a team I built myself, which is a bit different from the past couple of weeks because I've been using a lot of rental teams. I did want to make one sort of final team with Obstagoon, simply because I said that I would, before I start focusing on Players Cup 4, which is out, I think, starting in a couple of weeks' time. So I haven't entered Players Cup before, so I really want to try that out. And one thing else you'll see that's new today is that at the bottom of your screen, hopefully you'll see a question of the day. So this is copying the format of some other YouTubers, in particular Aaron Cybertron's thing. I just thought, you know, it adds a bit of extra way for viewers to interact, so I did want to try it out. So I'll be adding a question for each video. So my first question is, what is your favorite thing about Series 8? So my thing about Series 8 is that it's allowed me to use a lot of Pokemon that I otherwise wouldn't have ever gotten to use or see. So I came from Generation 1, 2 and potentially Generation 3 as well, which one was the one with Ground on the Kyogre. So I haven't actually played with a lot of these Pokemon. So when I've watched like past videos about, you know, Xerneas and Lunala and Mega Groudon and all these Pokemon, I've never actually got to use most of them. So I'm really grateful for Series 8 to give me a shot. Thing that, I'll be honest, I'm a much bigger fan of Series 7, mainly because like, it felt a lot more natural to me. It took me a while to adjust to Series 8. I'm doing a bit better now, but if you look at my like Pokemon rank, Master Ball tier rank, like in Series 7, I think I was, you know, sitting quite comfortably in the top couple of thousands without trying too hard, like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And now, you know, I'm trying a lot of different teams, but I'm sitting around 10,000. So definitely finding it a lot harder. So anyway, let's get on with the actual team. So I said that I'd make an Obstagoon team. So I've taken a bit of inspiration from a rental Yveltal team that I used previously, where Yveltal, you know, with Dark Aura boosts a lot of Dark Pokemon's attacks. Obstagoon is obviously Dark, so I thought I'd use those two in combination. With Obstagoon itself, I was a bit combination of lazy and really wanted to try Guts. So one combination I've always been quite fond of is Guts and Flame Orb. I think Obstagoon in theory can pull that off, and then you can use Facade and Knockoff for bit powerful stab attacks. Facade is base, I think, like 140. And because you've got Facade and there's only 2 resistances, which are, well, I guess you have Ghost. So you have 3 resistances to Facade, which are Normal, Rock, and Steel. So Knockoff does fine against Ghost, obviously, and then very effective against Ghost, and then does fine against Rock and Steel. So I felt like I just give them 2 stab attacks, so Knockoff, Facade. Trick. I've ran a Obstagoon in the past with Trick and Flame Orb, and the theory is that you can get burnt in turn 1, or you don't even need to get burnt in turn 1, and then you can Trick it away. The issue that you have is that Flame Orb activates at the end of the turn, so even if you pass on a Flame Orb and say you do it first, they don't actually get burnt until afterwards. But I guess in theory you can steal things like Weakness Policy before they activate, but once again, the problem is with most Weakness Policy activations, they have priority. So it's a difficult one to, it's one of those things where if it works, it's pretty good, but there's not enough opportunity to use it, especially since after Obstagoon gets burnt, you kind of want to attack and not Trick. Having said all that, the reason I didn't put another move in, like maybe I could have done something like Close Combat, the reason I didn't do that is because Facade has a base power of 140 and it's stab, so you know, 140 times 1.5 is 210 base power, which is going to be stronger than most other attacks anyway, so there's no real need to switch out of Facade. So there's Obstagoon. I've been using this team, I've played about, I think, 6-7 games with it. I think I've got plus 50% win rate. Obstagoon, I'll be honest, I've used a few times, I think in my losses, so I'd really want to try and showcase Obstagoon a bit more effectively. My last thing about Obstagoon, because I can talk about Obstagoon all day, is that its stats are good, but it sits in this awkward phase where its bulk is decent but not good enough to really tank the hits that you have. Yeah, you have so many restricted Pokemon with powerful hits and boosts that it's really hard to survive that, especially with Dynamax Max moves. Its speed is good at 95 base, but not amazing. So it's not like you can run max speed and always get off the first attack. And its attack is, once again, it's good. I think it's base power 90, but it's not amazing. So even with Guts, Facade, when you're burnt, you don't do as much damage as you'd like. So anyway, that's enough about Obstagoon. I wanted to give it a shot, and overall I like this team. So before I go into each individual Pokemon, like I did with Obstagoon, the last thing to make note of is that you can kind of lead with anything in this team. So Grimmsnarl is obviously a very strong leader, as Clefairy is a support Pokemon, but there have been times where I've been running like Yveltal and Cinderace lead, just because of the double Sucker Punch threat. Double Sucker Punch from Cinderace and Yveltal, especially Cinderace with Life Orb. The times that I tried it as one-shotted Kyogre, one-shot things like Regieleki quite easy. So a lot of Pokemon that they lead with speed prior, Kyogre usually getting supported by Tailwind, you can usually knock them out, and that obviously puts you at a massive advantage. If you knock out something like a Regieleki and a Kyogre without much retaliation, then you're in a great state. So yeah, let's start off with Yveltal. The reason I went Assault Vest is because a few things. So often Yveltal will run Weakness Policy, which is great, but I didn't really have room to cram in Self-Activation Weakness Policy from, say, a Comfy. And also, Yveltal has very good coverage moves. So Dark Pulse, Snarl, Oblivion Wing, and Sucker Punch. So Dark Pulse and Oblivion Wing are the main stab attack, Snarl to lower the special attack, and then Sucker Punch for prior move, which is physical based, but Yveltal actually has very high base, physical attack, like normal attack, at base like 131. Unfortunately, I have got a minus nature and no EV investment, so it does do less damage, but it's still a good like prior move. And because that you can run 4 good offensive moves, then you can put in Assault Vest, which makes it kind of like a special wall. And Yveltal, I'm running actually max HP, max special attack, and 4 speed. Once again, the theory being here that I'm looking for bulk, and I'm not planning to Dynamax, so they don't get much natural bulk from Dynamax. And the reason I don't want to Dynamax Yveltal is because I've got Cinderace, and actually I've got Spectria, which is a good Dynamax option as well. So Cinderace is a very good Pokemon. The reason I run Cinderace is that I wanted a bit of... I couldn't just run like, 4 Ghost and Dark type Pokemon on my team. So I wanted to run something different, but Cinderace does have access to Sucker Punch, which works well with Dark Aura, especially since Cinderace has a Libero, which changes them to Dark type. It's very important to have Sucker Punch because you're not always going to be the fastest Pokemon in the field to switch defensively, where Sucker Punch does allow you to do that. So you can do that. Pyro Ball, the standard sort of stab move, base fire move. Iron Head for the max Steel Spike, and Bounce for max Airstream. Is unfortunate because I would really like to run max Knuckle, High Jump Kick for max Knuckle as well, because sometimes there's been occasions where I Dynamax Cinderace and realise that I don't have a super effective attack. You kind of just want to boost its attack. If you get intimidated, you're in a pretty bad position. But unfortunately, you can only run 4 moves, and I thought these were the 4 best moves. Clefairy, I actually haven't used as part of my own team before. I've used it as part of a rental team. I just really like Clefairy. It's a good redirection support. It's got Helping Hand, got Protect, got Moon Blast. I could have went something like Dazzling Gleam or Icy Wind, but I've got I think Fairy is such a strong type that even though Clefairy isn't going to do much damage, I just wanted the option to do damage via Moon Blast, so that's why it's there. And nothing unusual with item, Friend Guard ability and the Eevee Light item. Spectria is a bit of a strange one because Focus Sash implies I'm not going to Dynamax it. The Mudshot and Hyper Beam implies I'm going to Dynamax it. So Spectria kind of sits in between 2 potentials where if it Dynamaxes, then you're making less advantage of your Focus Sash because you've got double HP, so you're less likely to activate it. But you can then start Max Quaking and Max Striking if you need to, in addition to Max Phantasm. The Max Phantasm, in theory works well with some of the other Pokemon you've got out there like Cinderace, Obstagoon if you do Max Spectria. So yeah, Spectria I've ran a couple of times. It's been perfectly fine, but I wouldn't say the MVP of the team. The MVP of the team has mainly been Yveltal and Cinderace. They're the sort of main carries. Obstagoon I went into enough detail, and then finally Grimmsnarl. Double Screens, Spirit Break, and Thunder Wave. So the key thing here is I don't have Fake Out. Grimmsnarl has so many good moves. Fake Out, Taunt would have been another one. Trick and Lagging Incense is a common combo as well. But the reason I went for Screens is because I think Screens is good. It gives you a lot of reliable options. Like for example, I went against I should have known they could have started in DD, but they started off in DD, which set psychic terrain. So if you, a lot of ones that run things like Trick, Sucker Punch, Fake Out wouldn't have worked, whereas this set still allows them to operate perfectly fine under psychic terrain. I think the only unusual thing here is Thunder Wave, and it's really to maintain speed control. Like, not many people expect it, but if you've got Pro Thunder Wave and you put it on a Pokemon that expects to go first and now has the speed halved and maybe potentially paralyzed, it puts you at such a good position to, you know, get your Cinderace attack off or something like that. So I really like the Thunder Wave tech. I don't have much other, you know, statuses that I'm trying to inflict. I'm not trying to put them to sleep and paralyze them and burn them at the same time. So I think it's fine to have Thunder Wave in there, and it's not that commonly seen on Grimmsnarl, or at least I don't see it. So I think it's a good idea. But yep, okay, as usual, I've probably over talked about the team itself. Let's actually watch some videos. Let's play some rounds, and hopefully you guys will learn something about the team. I do have the rental team at the rental code at the bottom, just because I think it's a fun team. Like, you're probably not going to climb to, like, you know, top 1000s with it, but definitely give it a shot. It's something different, and hopefully have some fun. Anyway, let's get on with it. Alright, got our first battle. Record battle rank 2720. So usually I'm not too worried by that, but I've been sitting in the low 10,000. So they're using a team that I've came across before, and then Aaron Cybertron Zeng, a very good and popular YouTuber, is using this team at the moment. So I know the trick here is Zekrom is special. That surprised me the first time I played against it. I didn't have any counter to what's it called? I didn't have any counter to the comfy setting up. Weakness policy. So let's see. So they have a Shifu, which is water. What do I do? So they're specially focused. I don't have anything that hits them hard. I can Spirit Break them though. And your Velta doesn't do too well. Obstagoon doesn't do too well. Cinderace doesn't do too well. What do I do? Do I store them out? Or I think I'll... The problem is I've got nothing that naturally goes into them, so I'm going to try your Velta. I'll try that. And if they do start off comfy Zekrom, I might just switch in. Clefairy and try and stall out their Dynamax. This is a team. After I played this team and after I watched Iron Cybertron thing, I actually thought, what is my counter to this team? And I couldn't really think of a good one, to be honest. Okay, interesting. What's Comfy got that they want to set up? They can set up Trick Room, but Trick Room doesn't really do anything. Comfy's got Babiri Berry. Clefairy has Thing. I might regret this, I might just protect. Yep, they double protected. Okay, that's fine. So that means we can't protect the next turn. They have Sing, that's the problem. And I don't know if I one-shot. Thing, Protect, Follow Me, Helping Hand. If I taunted them, they'll be actually out of the game. I think I'll go for Thunder Wave, Paralysis, Iron Head. The chances are in my favour because I've got Flinch chance, I've got Paralysis chance, and Thing doesn't hit. Thing doesn't hit 100%. With 60% accuracy. That's fine. I wonder what they're doing because they can set up the Trick Room. I don't really care Trick Room that much. Although I did just lower the speed, so maybe... Clefairy was the slowest Pokemon anyway, so maybe it's fine. Let's try it. Ironhead. Oh, I could have a one-shot... Yeah. Spirit Break. What are we doing here? Okay, nice. I got the paralysis, which is what I wanted. Okay. That looks closer than it should have been. Okay. So they've got the Zekrom in the back, so I can't I've not burnt any Dynamax moves yet, that's good. I'm expecting a Zekrom, right? Okay, so this is where the trouble lies. How can I worry a Zekrom? I think I set up... Okay, let's set up Light Screen. And then let's stall out the Dynamax. I think I just stall out the Dynamax. With light, I should be fine. Light Screen. Yeah. So they're going to activate Weakness Policy with Comfy. I took out Clefairy without much issue, so the question is whether they have Thunderous, Urshifu, or Incineroar in the back. I'm tempted to go Thunderous, Urshifu. Incineroar's a bit too supportive. They can't run to Comfy, Clefairy, and Incineroar. In case that's fine. So the question is, how well can I stall out the Dynamax? And bear in mind, I've got Spirit Break as well. Light Screen, that's fine. I've got Light Screen Friend Guard, so I should be able to survive an attack. Max Quake, so that's bad for me. So my Cinderace is my best option against them. Okay. So I Spirit Break them down. The Max Quakes. They'll go after the Grimmsnarl, right? How much do I need my Grimmsnarl alive? They're gonna Floral Healing. I Protect. If they do go after my Clefairy, that's good. If they don't, it's not that bad anyway. I don't think they're gonna knock me down. Burning Kiss, oh. Well, that actually probably does a bit more damage than I'd like. Yeah, fine. And then Spirit Break, which does actually not bad. Once again, remember the special attack, right? The Max Lightning into... Ooh, I survive. Yep, nice. So what I'm now going to do is Spirit Break, and I'm actually going to Moonblast into Zekrom. They're just going to heal up, right? I think I Follow Me. Get them back to oh, they're afraid. Okay, that's fine. That's the end of their Dynamax. Well, now I can Thunder Wave Comfy. The speed doesn't matter too much, but The speed doesn't matter too much though, but the special attack does. On the Thunder Wave, because I think they're just going to floral healing up. I'm going to Thunder Wave. Maybe I should have Spirit Breaked. Wonder what they're doing. Rising voltage. Oh, it does nice damage actually. I wonder if that was a crit. No. Wow, just does a lot of damage. Did they reverse Trick Room? But I'm gonna get my Cinderace in, right? How does rising voltage work? Bulbapedia, rising... Something about I have to be on the floor, I think. Rising voltage. Okay, let's check. Let's put Cinderace in for the time being. If the target rising voltage is doubled to 140. I think I've got to follow me. I'm a bit worried. Maybe I should have... Oh no, what are they doing? Incineroar? Oh, they have got Incineroar. Now that is interesting. So they've lowered my special attack, which mean a lot. That's a bit annoying. But my Yveltal can deal with... The key thing is my Yveltal can deal with Incineroar, so the main threat is a Zekrom. In fact, my Yveltal couldn't deal with Thunderous. The special Thunder. So I kind of need... There's still +1. My light screen's probably got another, what, 4 turns or something? But I don't like this move. Yeah. Oh, nice. That means I've got a free attack in the next turn, and they don't have Comfrey in. So I just need to knock out... I just need to knock out the Zekrom, which I should be able to do with a max Pyro. I will Helping Hand just in case, but I should... They're not that... oh, it's not that effective. What do I need? Max Darkness or Max Airstream? Max Airstream... Max Darkness? Unfortunately. Yeah, let's do it just in case. Helping Hand. I don't know how bulky a Zekrom is actually. It feels bulky. It feels bulky. That's fine. Well, Helping Hand Pyro beats that. Ooh. I did not know they were faster. Wait. How fast is a Zekrom? Did they get Max Airstream off? Oh, they didn't survive. Oh, okay, I've got Sucker Punch. So I've got Follow Me, and I've got one more attack. Comfy is paralyzed. If I lower the special defense drop off Incineroar, again, Yveltal's gonna finish off them. If I do that, I do Follow Me. I think that's safe. How did Zekrom outspeed me? Oh, that's smart. That is smart, actually. Oh wait, has he got... Is Trick Room up? I didn't even know Trick Room was up. We need to check this. So they've got 2 special defense drops now. Their resistance against dark. Okay. That's fine, I think. My Cinderace is knocking itself out. What do I do? What order do I do this? And is Trick Room up? I thought they set up Trick Room and then cancelled it. I've obviously messed up something here. They've got 2 defense drops on the Incineroar, so that's not the worry. Ah, they do have Trick Room. Trick Room is up for another turn, so by the time Zekrom... I just have to go for it. What am I worried by? I've got Sucker Punch. No, I messed up. Because they've got floral healing. I targeted the wrong thing. I need to target Comfrey down. Unfortunately, this Oblivion Wing's probably going to knock out. Okay. This works. They've got to switch in Zekrom, and I'm about to knock out Zekrom. Okay, that works for me. This works, right? Oblivion Wing. So can I win this 2v1? My Light Scream... Okay, dimensions are back to normal. They've got Fake Out pressure first turn. They've got Fake Out. Do I target down Comfy that's paralyzed, or I think I've got to target down the Comfy, right? Unfortunately, yeah, Fake Out, that's the one. Is he Assault Vested or is he Citrus Buried? That's the other thing I should have checked out. Okay, let's have a Trick Room. Fine. So, they're Citrus Buried. They're going to Flare Blitz me, which is going to do a lot of damage. They're also going to Drain and Kiss me. No, they're going to... I don't know if I win this. Who do I do more damage to? Probably the Comfy. No, it's protected. Okay. That. No, that's all. I need crits now. I need crits and paralysis. What am I? I'm -1 special attack, right? So -2 special attack each. Oblivion Wing. I've got to... What have they got? Flora Healing, Draining Kiss. I think I'll go for Comfy and hope get them paralyzed, yeah. It's unfortunate because I think this match was going well. What did I go wrong? Did they have good switches in? The problem that they've got here, I suppose it's okay because they're lowering my special attack, which is fine. But all I need is crits, right? Yeah, so all I need is crits. Okay, that wish I paralyzed Incineroar, that would make it a bit more fun. So they can Flare Blitz me. My Sucker Punch actually does more damage than... What do I want? They're under Trick Room, so I'm going to keep healing. Hopefully. I just need crits. Keep lowering my special attack. Oh, this way I'm going to need like 10 crits in it. Okay. Have they not got Flare Blitz? Yeah, they do have Flare Blitz. I thought they used it earlier. Okay, so yeah, it does quite a lot of damage, unfortunately. I'm Assault Vested, which... Oh, they hurt themselves as well. Just need one crit. Wish I put PP up onto my Oblivion Wing. I don't need Sucker Punch to come faster than them anyway. Blitz. Damage. They eat a berry now. Oh, if they don't eat a... Because they've got a... Oh, they've got a Sugar Berry. Come on. Come on, crit. Oh no, it's not enough. Oh, I don't think I healed enough. Huh? Why did they snarl? Why did they snarl? Maybe they felt that a Flare Blitz? Have they ran out of PP or something? I think they just gave me the game because I healed enough now, unless they crit me. I think I've got enough HP. Don't crit. Not after all this. Okay. Okay, they knocked themselves out. Okay, that was weird. If they Flare Blitzed, I think they would have won, right? I don't know. I'll take those. Anyway, epic battle. Went against... So, I went against a team that is very highly... He was quite highly ranked. He was 2000 something, and they were... Or he or she, sorry, I should say. And they're also using a rental team that had a lot of success. I'm quite happy my team beat that. Obviously, I had a bit of... help, the fact that I knew what the team was doing. In fact, that was a massive bit of help. But saying that, I'm glad I won. Some of the moves at the end were a bit strange, but it was a really close game. So anyway, let's just move on to game 2 of the day. Alright, found someone ranked 5226. Oh, playing a lot of people higher ranked than me today. Must be not many people on the ladder. What am I afraid of? Am I more afraid of Kyogre or am I more afraid of Grimmsnarl and Zapdos? Don't like any of my matchups really against this. They're mainly physical attackers, so maybe Yveltal can do. Cinderace is fine. It's a shame I don't really have anything that hits their flying Pokemon very well. I'm tempted to start Grimmsnarl just because Grimmsnarl is a good Pokemon, and maybe Cinderace. How worried am I about a max? Yeah. I think I put Cinderace in the back, and I want to try. I put Obstagoon here for a reason. Let's try Obstagoon, and let's see what happens. I need speed control. Maybe I should have went something a bit more. Maybe I should have went something a bit more passive, like Clefairy. You just saw in the previous game that Clefairy and Grimmsnarl did a very good job of stalling the Zekrom out. And nullifying, their Dynamax and weakness policy for that matter. Alright, what are they starting off with? Volcarona and Kyogre. That's a bit annoying because obviously they've got Rage Powder, Grimmsnarl is your Yveltal. Do they know I don't have Fake Out? That is the question. And do I Snarl turn 1? I think I play it cautiously. And I think I set up... Do I set up Light Screen or Thunder Wave? I think I Light Screen to start off with. I want to pretend... I want to pretend my Yveltal under light screen can survive a thing, yeah. So I was wanting to go Thunderwave because of Rage Powder. So I'm going to take a pretty powerful Water Spout here. I don't even know with a light screen whether I survive. Let's check. Okay, I survive okay. I might have even survived without one, so I got Snarl. Okay, that's Snarl. I only need one Snarl, and then I did what I needed to do, special defense drop, special drop. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to Underwave the left hand slot, and I will Oblivion Wing Volcarona. So let's see if they do another follow me. They might do, in which case the Thunderwave doesn't really do much. But I don't think I need Reflect. Okay, nice. Now let's see if they Rage Powder. Nope. So that's good. That's our Dynamax option, right? Cool. What's that do again? Lower my special attack. Bit annoying. Do I need Reflect Up? I don't need. Oblivion Wing should still get the knockout. Oh, they've got... I should still get the knockout, I think. Volcarona is not very tanky. I'm surprised... oh, wow. Volcarona is tankier than I expected. I think Volcarona is tanky on the special side, it must be. Volcarona. And I guess I did get a -1 special attack, which is fine, by the way. Yeah, they're bulky on the special defense side. I didn't realize that. I think it's fine. I Spirit Break is not going to be weakness policy, it's to be Life Orbed. I think I Spirit Break. I think I keep... I could Snarl. But I think I'm going to Oblivion Wing and Snarl what's in the back. Just to get my health HP up. Okay, that's fine. It didn't Dynamax. I don't think they can Dynamax. I don't think they can Dynamax Kingdra because they're paralyzed. And now they're -1 and taking health. So their last Dynamax option is going to be... That did a lot of damage. The last Dynamax option is going to be whatever is in the back. So I think my Yveltal went before the Kingdra, is that right? A Spirit Break again. I'm tempted just to Snarl. Let's see what they do. They can Rage Powder. Double Protect. Failed. Oh, the Kingdra was faster. Yep. Nice. Might knock out. No, it didn't. I got -1 right. You got the accuracy drop, which is a bit annoying. Bit annoying because Thunderwave is already quite poor accuracy. Well, 90% anyway. Okay, gets a knockout. I didn't need the knockout. The question is, what Pokemon do they have in the back? If it's Zapdos, I'm in a bit of trouble. Not massive. They've got Kyogre and Zapdos in the back. Unfortunately, Grimmsnar's accuracy is dropped, so I can't rely on Thunderwave as much. And I want to see how many more turns of screen I have. Probably another 4 turns of screen, so I think I'm in a good place. Yeah, Zapdos. That's the Pokemon I would want to. So they're going to max Zapdos. The question is, what do I have in the back? I actually can't remember. I think it's Obstagoon. Obstagoon outspeeds Kyogre. And I have lots more turns of things. So I'm going to have to Thunderwave and hope it doesn't miss. And my Yveltal is going to Snarl them down. I need Thunderwave hitting would be really good. And then my Dynamax option is probably Cinderace. Do they max Airstream? If they max Airstream, I might be in a bit more trouble. Because Kyogre is faster than my Cinderace then. In which case I'll have to max Obstagoon, I think. We'll see. Annoyingly it missed. So this might be enough to get them back into the game. Rain's finished after this. So I'm going to take a... Oh, max Airstream, nice. Okay, I'll survive that. I can Snarl. I can probably get another Snarl in as well. And the rain's over. So they're faster. I think I max Obstagoon, funnily enough. Do I max Obstagoon? Bring Obstagoon. I'm tempted just to hit them anyway, because I think, well, they're going to origin pulse, right? So I think I obstruct this turn round. And I try to get another snarl off. I don't know if they're probably going to max lightning me, right? I think I knock off and then I try and snarl. Maybe I should have sucker punched. There's no rain. Okay, didn't do nowhere near as much damage as I was expecting. Yeah, they'll max lightning into me. That's what I thought. That should knock out, right? I thought there might be a small chance of me surviving because of thing. So I should have sucker punched then. This is where I think I max Obstagoon. So I sucker punch to get rid of my fire type. Sucker punch to get rid of my fire type. And I split my attacks because I'm predicting at least one protect from them. Probably from the Kyogre, right? So I don't know if I played that last bit right. It would have been really good if I could get another snarl off on Yveltal. Oh, Origin Pulse missed. So they've got speed advantage, which is why I went for Max Strike. So after this, my Cinderace should outspeed their Zapdos and my Obstagoon should outspeed their Kyogre. But for this next attack, so I did Sucker Punch to get into Dark type, so I don't take double damage from... Nice. Yep, nice. Okay. I survive. Now I'm faster. And I don't knock out though that death. This is fine. So they've got two weak Pokemon. Max Strike is going to get a knockout. If I Max Strike... If I Max Strike Kyogre and Sucker Punch to the left, that's safe, right? Because if Zapdos doesn't protect, Sucker Punch gets a knockout. And if they did protect, my Obstagoon outspeeds the Kyogre. The thing I purposely built into this... oh, okay, I calculated that wrong. I purposely built Obstagoon to be 1 point faster than Kyogre, or so I thought. Let me check. Or maybe it's Kyogre not timid. Maybe I calculated that wrong. Either way, it's fine. So I managed to whittle them down. I'm glad I was able to show Obstagoon and why you might want to use them, because they actually did quite a lot of damage with their attacks once you managed to get rolling with Flame Orb and Guts. It's just bring it at the right time so that it doesn't get just one-shotted. Because I had Light Screen set up and because I had one snarl off, that made a world of difference. My other bit of advice is when I look at the team preview, I noticed there were mainly special attackers, so I knew that Light Screen would pay off in the long run, and I also guessed what they had about Zapdos, etc. and just think, okay, what's my threat? Can Cinderace deal with them? And because I don't think Cinderace was ideal to deal with Zapdos, I wanted to keep the Sucker Punch priority, especially since I have speed control, and Dynamax Obstagoon instead. So yeah, it ended up working well. I'm glad I managed to get 2 wins with this game. I appreciate the video's been probably, I don't know, totaling quite long anyway, but hopefully you enjoyed the team. Once again, please answer the question of the day. Please let me know what your feedback, any comments, hit like, subscribe, that would mean a great deal to me. And then finally, we've got the rental team, so try it out, let me know what you think and any improvements you would suggest. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, thank you again for watching my video. If you did enjoy it, then please check out some of the other videos appearing in front of you and hit the subscribe button. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.